an update on the coronavirus with trucking, and I'm going to show you guys how I operate while I'm sitting in the cab driving down the road. Okay, as far as the coronavirus is going on, obviously everybody's glued to the news to find out what the federal government's planning on doing. As a lot of you know, I've got a small business also, so we did actually end up shutting the business down Monday this week, and we're going to see how things roll out. We were able to fulfill payroll for all the employees, but with no new income coming in, we're going to try to get creative and maybe do some virtual sessions and see if we can't generate some revenue just to help the staff out, because those are the most important people to us right now, so that as we get through this, we'll have them back and we can get back up and running, but we don't know when that's going to be. As far as trucking goes, it's been business as usual. Trucks are busy. I'm at a consignee right now getting unloaded. You have to unload the trailer. You have to leave the trailer in the dock, release from it, and go sit up out of the way. When it's done, they put it out in a spot. You go pick it up and you go on your way. So everything is business as usual. There are some differences. You will somewhat get screened with some questions. Some shippers and receivers are actually scanning your temperature, so that's a little different. But for the most part, I do see some people walking around in the yard and in the docks that work at the shipper receivers that may be wearing a mask, and I think that's fine. But everybody's calm and everybody's working, and you know, if we run across anybody that is short with us, it's nothing we're not used to. But I mean, personally, me, I understand that they're just simply nervous about everything going on, so they're going to be on edge. And this is an industry, probably like many others, that has a lot of high stress in it. So I haven't come across any of it yet, but if I do, I'll try not to take it personal, and you know, try to just get on with my day. So everything seems to be going good. I want to show you, I've been thinking about doing this because it's kind of interesting. Any trucker that gets in trucking has to kind of establish their workplace, and what do you need in reach of your workplace while you're driving down the road. So I'm going to share with you. Okay, so this is me driving down the road. Not really, I'm just sitting here, but just pretend that I am. So what I have is I've got my cigars here, and I stack 6 of them every day to make sure that they're in reach. My Rand McNally would be right here, but ironically, just I think it was yesterday, the battery stopped operating and it just shut down. So I was like, and right here is where the phone that I'm using the video will go, right here. So it's got a magnetic stand to it, and that's what I use. That way I can be hands-free. I've got a bungee cord that sticks out and holds my headset, so that way I can just reach for it when I need it. If I don't need it, then I put it over there and I just let it rest. I'm kind of limited on my USB. There we go, that's me videotaping. There's a USB port here and here. There's one there that goes in the radio, and what I do with that is I have that going. I've got that magnetic cord that goes into this phone, and I just let it sit here and I just pop it in, and by going through the radio, it actually taps right into my my Bluetooth, well, not my Bluetooth, but my USB port, and it gives me the ability to listen to the radio hands-free. So that works out real well. Right here I have a little stapler that I use whenever I do my paperwork. All my paperwork is down here, so whenever we get our loads, we've got to scan them, but I don't do that while I'm driving. I just staple it. I just put it in my briefcase. I just leave it there. I check on it. You got one holder here. This is kind of interesting. So this is where I can reach this without even looking at it, and it's got like a little holder in it for cigars, I guess, but that holds my oh so important cigar lighter. So I got that, and if I need to, I can put my cigar here if I got to get out of the truck or something. This is just a tube that every once in a while, if the cigar is going and I want to extinguish it, I just lay it down inside and it sticks out a little bit and it just extinguishes itself. That's what I do. So I have a calculator here with a magnet. That's actually supposed to be for like a cell phone, but I put it on the back of my little magnet thing here. It's good to have a calculator with you because you're constantly trying to calculate what the heck is going on. Oh, there's my cigar cutter. It's a calendar, that way I know what day it is. And this is my little GoPro, and what I can do is I can voice command it to start or stop, or I can reach over and just touch it. But actually there's an app on the phone itself that I can control it from right here, so it's pretty good. Up here, it's kind of interesting. I've just got some random things that I'll grab, and I put in a plastic bag, toothpaste, and a toothbrush. This is my micro wipe. Usually try to keep my screens clean and my reading glasses. I have an emergency set of cigars in case for whatever reason I run out while I'm driving, or I forgot to load them for the morning before I shut down. Gum. And this is pretty cool. My daughter gave me this. I have a coffee mug that will usually go right here. Usually goes right here, and it's got a little port on it that I plug in, and it'll heat it up to whatever I want. It tells me what I want. It works great. It works absolutely great. So that's what I do there. And then I just plug it into here, pull it out when I don't need it, and then when I'm done with it, I wrap it up in this plastic bag, which just makes it easy to grab and put it up in there. So I think that's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much all I have there. There's my CB. I keep it unplugged unless I really need to plug it in, because I don't want to draw any extra power out of the truck, because it'll be drawing power if I don't need it. If I go to an area where I want to know what's going on, then I'll plug it in. That's about as far as I can reach. Right down here by my side, I've got a small little cooler. It's a little cooler, and I got sunscreen, which I usually put on my left arm, because when I'm sticking it out the window, I tend to get one arm darker than the other. I've got hand sanitizer in there. It'll usually hold 2 bottles of water, and then I've got, just for a quick protein snack, I've got little Slim Jims. And then over here on the side, I've got some little energy bars or something like that. So I just kind of make this, I just set it over here in the corner, easy to reach, keep on rolling down the road. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. So that's kind of, in my world, that's how I roll. So I don't know if that was interesting or not, but I thought it was, because everybody's got their own little setup. And so I just wanted to share that with you. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay positive. We'll get through this together, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.